The star has arrived, everyone. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. Okay, today we have an 18 by 24 inch canvas. It's been covered with Bob Ross liquid clear, right? If you could feel it, you could feel that it was clear, that it was still wet. Took Bob Ross liquid clear, got it wet, took a paper towel, kind of swiped it, the majority of it off, right? And then we put a little bit of phthalo green, and then phthalo blue everywhere else. Now we're going to paint with mainly just white paint today. So we have our phthalo green, phthalo blue, midnight black, and our titanium white.
Tape gun, my love.
Oh, thank you. See, we're never prepared.
Nope.
And we didn't bring up that painting from yesterday that I've got the tutorial coming out for on Wednesday.
Not a big candle.
We didn't bring up a candle. London's going to have to go down. Okay. Down to Chinatown. All right, let's do something crazy today. Instead of the palette knife, we'll use a old nasty fan brush. Take it into our white paint. This disgusting fan brush. It's nasty. But I use it the most. Okay, just a little bit of paint. Drag it out, right? Drag it all the way out, because you don't need a whole lot. Even that might be too much. You're going to have to be careful, right? So let's just pick your favorite word in cursive, and let's write. Give me a word, babe. Give me a word.
Actually.
Oh, that's a long word for a cloud.
Oh.
I don't know if I can spell that.
Poop. Poop's a good word for a cloud.
How do you do a P?
Like this. Like this.
Oh, no.
Okay.
All right, let's see.
Make up your own word then, babe.
There we go. Bam.
Oh, thanks, John.
Poop. Does that say poop or pop? I can't tell. But it doesn't really matter.
That says pop.
We don't really need it to say anything, because we're going to take our brush and we're going to just mix it up. Push hard. All right, we're pushing hard. Just kind of blending it into this little bit of crazy little bit of cloud, right? I guess we could have gone with a longer word, babe.
Right.
Just all of a sudden jump to something else, you know?
Jojo, why do you hate me?
Now you really got to push hard, and with these 18 by 24 inch canvases, sometimes you get the little bit of ridge in the center, right? So if you're flexible enough, you can stick your hand right back in between that beam and the actual canvas, and just kind of blend out if you get any of those lines from that little beam back there, right? It looks kind of cool. I like our. It's Poop, actually. That's going to be the name of this painting. Poop, actually.
That would be hilarious.
Is there a movie called Love, Actually?
Yeah,
or something?
wouldn't it be funny if that was like your #1 painting?
Yeah.
And like
best painting ever, and it
Yeah.
starts out with Poop, Actually. That's funny.
People buy it in prints. They've got it
Right.
on mugs.
Again, we could make another word up. Wait, give me another word. We'll do it in here.
Every other short word I know is a curse word.
Well, don't give me a curse word. Why don't we just pretend like we're making a bit of a word or something,
I don't
right?
know, that looks lovely. Just leave it like that.
Yeah, you like that.
John
And remember-
Krasniak's here.
You gotta push hard to blend it out, but leave a little bit of dark space in between, right? You gotta leave some dark area in there to kind of give depth to our sky. We got all these different bits of cloud, right?
Good is here.
Gerda Copajanis.
Chris Doucette is here.
So this is the Poop Actually painting.
Thank you for tuning in to the Poop
Yeah.
Actually painting
Poop
with
Actually.
Josh and Shush to the missus in the background.
Oh, shush to the missus. I remember this. Somebody came in on one of the videos, they commented and was like, you should really not talk to your wife like during the video. And then came back in the same comment underneath and put shush to the missus. And then one more time, it was like an hour later, same person came back and goes, I can see you're actually quite talented, so sorry about the remarks from before, which was really funny to me.
So yeah, I'm just gonna talk a lot today.
Yeah, you just shush to the missus over there. Shush, missus.
It sounds
I'm
like
gonna have
it sounds like a good rap name. Shush to the missus.
I'm shush, missus. Alright, a little bit of reflection down underneath. Doesn't even need to totally match, right? It really doesn't.
And the best thing about when you do reflections from
There we go.
freaking YouTube.
Now, since we did the Pleiades in another video coming out on Wednesday, that video looks amazing. Let's do a different kind of constellation, and we'll show you how you can do different things and give the right effect, right? So, I don't know, one of my favorites is Orion, and I'll probably do him injustice trying to paint him here, but everybody knows Orion's belt. right? Is it a...
Why doesn't he have any other clothes? I'm curious about that.
And with Orion's belt, he has this little knife sheath that comes down, but it's like in between the two on the side. It's not the whole thing.
It doesn't really sound
Right?
very,
Then you have his
very
shoulders.
threatening.
There's like a little bit of a head, another little shoulder, right? Then he's got legs down here.
There's no legs. He's got no legs.
I'm telling you.
But he's
That's
got
what
no.
it looks like out there.
He's
And
got
then
no.
there's
he's-
like his like bow and arrow sort of, or a shield, depends on which mythology we're talking about. But that's pretty much Orion. I look up at him all the time. He's one of my favorites.
My question is, it's not really very intimidating to think that you're gonna have to fight a naked man with a belt and a sheath
Well, he's got
and a shield.
he has a shield, but it could be a bow and arrow. It depends on who you believe in.
I think that's even scarier.
Right? Now we're gonna take that liquid white and we're gonna just mix it up into little circles, right? We're gonna have these kind of blended out, soft little circles. Don't blend them so much that they go away. They're just gonna become the aura, like the shine around our stars. Right? So we're just making little circles around all of them. I can't even see with all this glare. Okay, just little soft circles. You could leave them far off like that if you wanted to.
Josh, can you tell everybody what we're painting today?
We're making it up as we go along. So right now we're painting Orion. Then we're gonna probably throw some mountains and a couple big trees and kind of reflect it. Because everybody has been crowing for a tutorial about the one commission, the one painting that I've done recently that I haven't done on film. Everyone wants on film, so now it's on film. But instead of painting the Pleiades, we're painting Orion himself.
I was I was wondering whether or not people were just blown away because there is a new technique in that painting versus your other paintings. That maybe they looked at it and said, Josh didn't paint that because it wasn't on film. They just don't believe.
Oh no, they haven't seen that one yet.
Oh, okay.
No, this is the one I did for Julie.
Oh, right.
And
But
everyone
again,
was
the
like,
same-
oh, you should have done. You see now there's a little bit of liquid white inside that little bit of a bigger aura. It makes it look really neat.
That looks amazing.
Looks neat. And then if you've left enough liquid white on some of the bigger ones, you can kind of make these little star sheen crisscross like a bing, right?
Like a bling on a tooth.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too many. Right? Even one is enough. Like that
Did-
one's just really shiny.
Debbie Chow says, have you ever tried acrylics?
I have tried to give me that. Grab me that painting over there. I'll show you my one acrylic painting. It was awful.
It was amazing.
It was awful.
Babe.
This was my one acrylic painting. No one has ever even seen it.
Oh, it's amazing.
But yeah, I don't like the way acrylics work versus oil. You'll see a difference if you stay tuned to the end of the video.
Keep that up there, just for a minute. I just want to see what everybody's
Okay.
everybody's opinion.
This is a good painting tutorial. We just hold paintings.
Yeah, this is great. Everybody, just load the comments with your opinions.
Please. It's
We're not gonna teach anything today.
this okay. This tree is okay. This is okay. All the stuff underneath, but the sky and the clouds, the clouds at least don't work out the same
Oh, it looks amazing.
as
Is
mine
it,
do.
is it me? Is it really crap? And because I love him,
Yeah,
I just
you
think
just-
this is amazing.
You just love me.
Is it-
Everything I do, you
Is
can't
it-
get enough of.
Is it like American Idol when the people can't sing, but their mum's like, "You tried your hardest." You know, I think you did really well, and you're like, your kid can't sing. Like, that's obvious. Is it like that, where you just, whatever you paint, I'm just
well,
like, in
everyone will
awe?
be able to tell you that acrylic painting is garbage.
Okay, well, Kay
And,
Campbell says that's awesome, so shut up.
That painting was some garbage.
No, it was not garbage.
I was gonna
It
try to be an instructor at one of those like wine and paint or you know, Pinot palette, whatever, one of those places. And they were like, oh, you have to do an acrylic. I'm like, yeah, I don't really like acrylic, but I'll try. And it just didn't really work out the way I wanted it to.
Did you write back and tell her that you sucked and that's why you weren't gonna do it?
No.
Oh.
We still have a free class we could go take over there if we wanted to. Just to see. I mean, I'm sure it's the offer is probably null and void now.
Hey John, we also have a new link. You can actually send people straight to paintwithjosh.com.
True. That'll
And
go
they
to my Shopify.
They can buy all of Josh's artwork there now.
Go to
So
my
we're
Shopify.
building that website out as well. But the original Paint with Josh website has gone. And so now we're...
Now you can buy directly on paintwithjosh.com
Yep.
or paintwithjosh.etsy.com.
It's up to you what platform you want to buy from, but now we're offering you 2 platforms. And Shopify does have several more payment options available for people in other places than Etsy does. Oh, snap, the birds went in
Yeah,
first.
let's throw it in so now you guys don't have anything to say at the end
Right.
of the video.
Okay, so now it will just be that's a great painting, and then we'll end the feed.
Right.
Okay.
Alright, now we're going to take up some black and blue. Just mix it down here in this gross pile. You can throw some phthalo green in there too. Doesn't matter. Just to get a little bit more paint. Not use so much black and blue, right? That's our favorite colors. We don't want to use them up all the time. Wipe our knife off. And we can come back in. You know what we'll do this time? We'll scrape up a little bit of the white. Throw it in here just to kind of see what our color is going to be of our mountain. And then instead of even using the knife, because I know you guys don't like using the knife all the time, we will use a fan brush instead. Even though I don't like it as much. Okay, just to make the shape. We're going to load up our fan brush like that. And then let's decide, maybe there's this big old peak that like comes back up in here. Ooh, I don't like that color. Ooh, that is not a good color.
He said, ooh.
There's too much phthalo green in that color. I want more blue. More blue than anything else. Alright, let's check this out now. That's not so bad. A little bit more. That's better. Alright, come back in. We're going to load our fan brush up with this blue color now, right? And we'll come back in. There we go. That's a little bit better. Just kind of bounce it. Make these little weird, drop the paint in different places. It doesn't have to all look the same, right? Goes off. We don't even have to go to the edge on either side. This side we're not going to the edge. Right? Just as we get to the edge, just very lightly, so it doesn't even, we're pulling the brush away. So it doesn't even get down there. Alright, a little bit over here, pop, 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 make it bouncy. No one wants a straight mountain like a pyramid.
I mean, maybe
Nobody
they do.
wants that. No, we're not painting Egypt here. I mean, we could with Orion. It would make sense if we painted Egypt. Maybe we should paint Egypt. We could do that. We could still do it from here.
Yeah, because that right now just looks like sand dunes.
Right, and I could put a pyramid. Ooh, guys. But if I do a pyramid, then I have to do a UFO because ancient aliens, bro.
Because ancient aliens.
Bro. Exactly right. Ancient aliens, bro. I haven't
Kate-
watched it. We gotta watch that again. I haven't watched it in a long time.
Kay Campbell says, the mountains seem doable with a brush now.
See, all you really gotta do, but it's the same with the knife. You just bounce it around and just smoosh it in. It's the same thing with a brush.
Yeah, I mean, a knife's easy, Kay.
It is. It's easier for me. That was difficult for me to make this mountain with this brush. Alright, well, let's add a little bit of,
I do a forward and back motion with one kind of knife, and
However
it
you
involves
wanna-
food.
however you want to add it on, right? All I'm doing is, I'm not making highlights, we're just going to try to brighten this up just a little. Right, just brighten it. Make your brush go different ways, too. It doesn't all sit the same.
Break time!
What's up, State Flower guys? Ian, Squid, Jay, PJ, anybody who's watching.
Dawn Milliken says, do you use disposable gloves?
Yeah, these are disposable. Nitrile gloves. I think we have them in our Amazon shop, our affiliate shop.
Do we?
I don't know. What's the mountain look like? Yeah, right.
Is that a mountain or a sand dune?
Well, it
Doing
could be
a
anything.
UFO?
It
needs
could be
to
it could be a step pyramid that's been buried by eons of sand dune movement. Really could.
These children.
It could be whatever we want it to be. A little bit of 2-inch brush down around the bottom just helps fog everything up, right? Makes it grow a little bit foggy. I don't like how white that is now. Let's do a little bit of, maybe we'll add some darker bit of shadow back in there. See what it looks like.
Looks amazing. Duh.
There we go. That doesn't look too bad, guys. It doesn't look too bad.
The only time I ever use a knife is to feed my face.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if your face is a mess, you can head over to thelondoncandlecompany.com and you'll find napkins there that say "wipe your pie hole" for those that are
What?
that are slightly intelligent.
Wipe your pie hole.
They're pretty funny napkins. They come in a pack of 4. And
All
if
right,
you-
just very lightly. Touch it very light. Like if you have too much liquid white on your brush when you go to make stars,
you
you're
want
gonna
up
have
stars.
your first. Like if you run out, you're gonna want to push harder, which is gonna make it grow much bigger,
You will have
and
mini
that's
clouds.
not what you want.
Teeny tiny mini clouds, because they'll
Yeah.
just keep growing on you.
There we go. You don't want to do too many, right? It doesn't have to be blasted with stars. Right? When you live in the cities like we do now, you barely even see anything. But if you go out to the country, my goodness, you couldn't paint enough stars up there. You'd be sitting here for 3 hours just popping in little bits. Right? These guys that are in between Orion back here, or like in him, are just so small that they're not even noticeable. They're just way off back there. Way off in the distance. Right? Because it's never just nothing behind a constellation. There's always something further off back there. And that looks really good. And for people who know stars, they're going to look and pick that out.
Andy Cachola's here.
Andy, my dude.
Julie Walters is here.
Julie.
John Krasniak's on fire with his
With his
with
linkish.
his links today.
Good.
He deserves a Christmas present, that man.
Oh, I don't know about that.
He definitely deserves a Christmas present.
Okay, a little bit of dark with our fan brush. We're really gonna push hard because this one doesn't. It's not gonna have any highlights, right? It's just a little soft sand dune back there, so we don't even have to use the knife to put the mountains on. But we do want to have a little bit of dark, right? Where'd all that dark go? There we go. Gotta have a dark side to your mountain and a lighter side, no matter what you're painting. Right? Maybe there's a bit of deep dark shadow back in here. Just kind of dabbing it and then pulling it out the way that we want. Right, bounce around, pull it out, stretch it out, pull it down. And now we have this cool little bit of mountain, right? How's it look? Look neat?
Stunning. I don't know why he asked me these questions. He knows what my answer's going to be.
Look at neat. Okay, now remember, when we're painting black canvases, we're trying not to paint. We're trying not to cover all the black, right?
Allison
No.
says, this looks like one I will just have to try.
Allison loves trying all of them.
I know. Allison's a great fan.
Right? Very difficult to get small, far-off stars when you're floating your hand. You want to push too hard, okay?
You could also use your yardstick to create
True.
distance.
And not all the stars are going to come through the clouds, but maybe in the darker areas of the clouds, you might get a very faint, light little star pop through. Right? Just barely. You can put as many of these little suckers as you want. All over the place. So you like the way that it looks. Looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so maybe over the top of these clouds, we're only going to have a couple of these stars pop through down here. And down here, you can be more, you can have bigger stars, you can push more, you can be more random. Because we're going to take these and swipe them down and turn them into water anyway. Just very lightly up and down. That way it will kind of stretch it, and then side to side, and it will give it that little crisscross like we did up here. Up, down, or down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then side to side. And the more you do it, the more it's going to want to blend all these clouds away and do all this sorts of stuff. So be careful. Don't cover everything. That looks neat, like that. And you do it till you like the way that they look. Bing, bang, boom. Looks good to me. There's so many things we could do. I'm not sure that I want to do a pyramid, though. Pyramid at night might be a hard thing to make look 3D. And I haven't done a pyramid since, what, last 2 years? Last Christmas when I was doing all those ornaments.
Oh,
Chucking
that was
pyramids.
a tiny pyramid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I haven't done like a full-size one. I don't want to embarrass myself in front of everybody here.
Okay, well, it's up to you. You've got to take risks.
I don't know, man. Take that big a risk.
Seeing as the rest of the painting is winging it anyway, what difference does it make if you're making a pyramid? Just saying.
Well, you're not wrong.
No, I know.
You're not wrong. I just want to put a little. That's not even dark enough.
want to do it? No.
But a little bit of dark line just to disconnect these blues because they're very close together, right? So we're going to take that, scrape off the rest of that paint, and then we can blend it out. Now we'll have this little bit of dark line in between that bit of blue cloud and this bit of blue land, right? You don't want your similar colors can't go together. Otherwise, you lose what that is. That if that was there and if you didn't have anything that kind of told you it was a bit of, dirt or land versus cloud, then you wouldn't know. So you got to have the disconnect, is what I call it. Got to have a disconnect in your colors. So down in here, where our shoreline's going to be, we got to retain some of that dark before we get down to this another bit of color. Otherwise, it all just blends in. It becomes hard for the viewer to tell what they're looking at, right?
Can we do a shoreline with a pyramid in the background?
True.
Well,
That's what I'm
the
saying.
River Nile.
The Nile. It could be from the Nile. It could be, I guess. I don't want to do a pyramid, though. Let's do
Okay.
something different. Let's do something different. So,
I like the idea of there being sand dunes, though,
right?
versus mountains. What does everybody else think? Sand dunes, mountains?
Well, what's cool too is even all this down here can be covered and turned into land. It doesn't even have to be water. Is the thing, right?
Yeah, but I think it would look.
Right.
I think it would. Skip shop. I think it would look nice if you made it sand dunes with the River Nile, like deep sand cliff beds from the
Yeah, but it's like
from the land to the river.
You're talking about something that you. Oh shoot! Shoot! Blend that out hard, man. That was not supposed to be there. There we go. You're talking about something you've seen in real life, though. I haven't seen the Nile.
Maybe you're just ND.
Yeah, I've had the Nile. I really want to make this a snowy mountain, but if you're saying not to, then we won't.
So for anyone who's interested in just me talking and not watching Josh or listening to Josh, at 3 p.m. my time today, I'm going to go live on my Facebook channel.
Yes, on 5 hours, go check out the London Candle Company.
And
You'll see what London does to make all these candles that we have.
there'll be a discount code offered during the live for 25% off anything that I make. So I do have some items in the shop that are made by other distributors. That code will not apply to those products. So if you're interested in getting a candle or seeing some of the things that I make that straight up look like you could eat them,
Yep. They are decadent desserts.
tune in at 3 p.m. please.
All right, we need to throw something else in here. Let's make up another mountain. All right. This one's going to be a little bit closer. We'll have more detail on it. But we got to put it taller than this one back here. So let's start up here and we'll pop down. And all I'm doing is just smushing the paint and bouncing my knife down through, and then we're going to come back and kind of make the edges nice and crisp, right? Take all the rest of that paint and just put it somewhere underneath, and that way when we pull it out, you'll get this really cool effect. Right?
Roberta Harris is here.
A little bit of white in the places where we want a little bit of white to brighten up our mountain, right?
Put one of your wife's candles in there. You can't paint a candle. These things look like desserts.
Yeah. There we go. So now we're getting a little bit of bright areas and dark areas in our bit. I can't see. There we go. In our bit of mountain. Right now I can see on my camera this side of the canvas. There we go. Don't cover all these dark areas, right? Gotta leave them. Gotta leave it. This is like a little step pyramid. There we go. Right, and you don't even have to go to the edge. Leave it dark down here. It's night. There's no moon, and we're just under the starlight, right? So it's very dark. You won't even see anything down to the edge down here. Right, so just very lightly go over it. Different ways. Right, leave a little bit of dark in between the next mountain too. You don't want to have those colors touch, right? You got to have that disconnect. Get disconnected with Paint with Josh.
Paint the square planet with Paint with Josh.
New marketing ploy. That's it. Get connected. Yeah, if you guys can figure that out, what I just said.
Yeah. All we
And,
need to do is add a .com and no one will come.
It does look really neat with no highlights, guys. If just these little bit of white areas.
Andy Caccioli said, how about a window?
Yes, Andy. He wants to get booted from my channel. I keep him around. No, Andy's cool. He was right about the window, I know. It was just funny that day. His wife got mad at him for saying that.
Yeah, I'm not
Because
surprised.
I made such a big deal about his comment, and it kept going on, because I thought it was funny. And then his wife was like, you shouldn't have said that, and like chewed him out. And so I was like, show her this message, it's
Go
okay.
power.
It's okay.
Go power. Us gingers hold a grudge all the time, Andy.
True.
It's never gonna
Yeah,
happen.
London's still mad at you.
Yeah,
but
still
not
mad.
me.
Still mad. Maybe I just need a better perspective and then I would
Ooh.
not be mad at Andy any longer.
Let's make one of these stars a shooting star.
Shush to the missus.
Yeah, right. How am we going to do that, you say? Well, we're not going to touch our Orion guy. We need to pick someone else.
Andy said, don't boot me.
So let's choose this guy, and let's make him a little bit bigger, actually. You need a little bit of paint in order to get it to smear right. So, now you really don't want to have any color on the brush that you do this with. You just wipe all of our color off, and it's just going to be one time you get one shot at it. So you make it straight as you can, okay? We're going to touch it, push it in, pull it off until it just goes away. All right? What do you think, babe?
Uh-huh.
It's kind of neat. Get any other color off of that brush. You just kind of soften it. Right? Bam. That's all you need.
You're doing it again, babe.
What?
You're painting and painting other things in your painting while you're doing it.
What do you mean?
Well,
What are you talking about?
from the right-hand side,
Oh, I'm painting something that I haven't seen?
Yeah, from the right-hand side, if you stand where I am, it looks like a woman, like a naked woman's butt with her leg bent forward. With the leg straight back.
That's the leg and that's the butt?
Yeah.
I think London just might be randy a little bit.
That's a horrible word, and that's not. Please send some of that snow my way. We've been too dry this winter. She's in. I can't say that word.
Okeechobee?
No.
I don't know. What's it say? Saskatchewan?
There we go.
You can't say Saskatchewan?
I can, but.
It's like Sasquatch-Catchewan.
Right, but it's like that one time we were in Chipotle.
I'm not going to tell anybody about that.
That's fine, you can tell them.
No, you guys get, you know.
What about the time that I tried to put dirty dishes in the dishwasher? So I just thought that maybe if I squirted some Dawn in there, it would make things cleaner.
Yeah, you know.
That was fun.
Fun was the opposite of what that was.
But I can recite federal law and state law to you. So maybe
True.
the little common sense.
Well, the one time London
streetwise
just
is-
squirted Dawn dish soap into the dishwasher, and then I came home to suds in the kitchen, like
Yeah, but how
freaking
clean,
out
how clean was the floor that day?
because I'd never even seen that before. We were like in our 20s. I'm like, what the hell? Why is this broken? Oh, well, I put dishwashing liquid in there.
Just like it was like a
I should have left then.
no.
Oh, that's it. That's it. It's last straw. I can't deal with this anymore. And it was only a couple months into our relationship.
But it was like a murder scene. Like he held up the dishwasher soap and he's like, "Did you put this
Yeah.
in the dishwasher?" And I was like, "No!" And then
You so did.
I took the glasses because they were gross. They'd just been in the sink for too long.
Right.
And I took the glasses and I squirted a tiny bit of dish soap in there. And then I tipped the glass upside down in the dishwasher.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Really good idea.
The glasses were super clean, and so was the floor. So to me, it was a twofer. It wasn't a loss.
Yeah. And then I had to wipe it all up.
Yeah, but
Okay,
the
we're gonna
floor.
take straight black on our brush because again, we want to make that disconnect in between our shore. Right now, we're gonna back up, go up a little bit higher, come over this way. You gotta have that disconnect in there. We don't even need it to go all the way to the edge, right?
I
You
can't.
swipe over it.
I can't help but want to sing
Push it.
Arabian Nights.
Yeah. Arabian Nights, like Arabian Nights. I don't know the rest of the words. That's all I know. A diamond in the rough. We could put a little, we could put a little cave back there. Diamond in the rough.
What was that? The Cave of Treasures or Cave of Wonders or
Something like that.
the one that had the lion's or the tiger's mouth
Yeah, it was a tiger mouth.
as the opening? Oh, it was Jafar's home, wasn't it?
No, it was a secret hidden cave.
Oh, the Cave of Wonders.
Yeah, that nobody
We're just
could
gonna
get
go
to
with that.
unless you had a pure heart. Right?
Oh, so we'd be in trouble.
I might make it halfway there. You'd be in trouble.
You meanie. I am very selfless. Thanks for just bypassing that bit.
You are. She is the most giving, loving person. There we go. A little bit of cave action. I don't like the shape though. It's got to be softer. It's softer right there. And then we need to come in and cover up the front of it, right?
That's cute.
It looks neat.
Yeah, it's like a hole. I like it. I know it's supposed to be a cave, but I'm saying it looks like there's a hole there.
Yeah, that's good.
It's
I
purpose.
like that too, but we have
That's
to
the purpose.
we have to cover over.
Hey, you know
some
why,
of it.
Andy? Because his perspective's on point.
I have to cover some of it. Alright. So take our brush, kind of blend that out, just so we can kind of match that color again. And again, we're painting with just mainly white and just letting it blend in.
Hey, babe, what you got going on this week?
Today, well, we have. Do I like that?
I've never heard a human ask that question.
I can't figure out if I like that or not.
These people on Earth are weird. Do I like that? That sounds like an internal question.
Well, I like that better. Like you gotta
Okay.
go around this little ridge in order to get there.
Perspective on point. Perspective on point.
Shoot, if it was soft enough, we could even put like a little bit of light, maybe. Ooh, guys, I just got an idea.
Like someone's in there with a.
No, like a little bit of kind of light against the thing. If we can make it right. If not, then we just
Blend it out.
yeah blend it out. That's it. What's that look like? Ah, just looks like a man in a boat. That looks like. And that's not what I want to paint. Not in this one anyway. Yeah, still man in a boat.
No, if you can
Now
keep
what are we gonna
blending
do?
it. If you just blend it out so that the black is much better. Yeah, that looks great.
Now it's too light. Is anyone like, wow, Josh can really sing?
We're about to find out Friday at my Christmas party.
Oh God, yeah. Okay, so yeah, what are we doing Wednesday? Oh, Wednesday I've got the Pleiades tutorial coming out. Sorry I haven't been talking. I get lost in my ideas sometimes, and this is what happens. So we have the new tutorial coming out on Wednesday, and then on Thursday we're doing an event. There we go. And then on Friday we have Lemon's company Christmas party. Am I missing anything else?
No.
Bam! Just like that. Just a little imperfection, right? All we need. Get rid of that really bright part. Yeah, that's it. Now there's even different lighter and darker areas back here. It's like a little thing we can get into. Alright, now we've got our shoreline. Let's chuck some stuff. Why did I do the shooting star right here where I wanted to put the tree?
There's no tree in the desert, babe.
Well, this isn't necessarily just the desert.
No trees.
Okay, so then what do I do?
Nothing.
It's
Say
only
goodbye.
been 30 minutes.
Say goodbye. You did a 3-minute
Okay.
painting. This is 10 times better. Thanks.
All right,
Bye.
guys. Well, you know, we'll see you later. I guess London doesn't want to be here. So
I just think it looks really good.
it does.
I think if you just did a shoreline so that the reflection is on the water and leave that coloring in the background and make the shoreline super detailed in front. That's all you need to do.
No idea what you're talking about.
So where your
I
shoreline
almost want to
is,
put a cross in there. Like,
do it in the far back underneath that shooting star, like a little nativity type Christmassy cross.
no. If it's going to be a cross, like a tree, it's got to be big.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
But then you cover the birds.
That's fine. They're off in the distance. If I could cover this middle one sometimes. Gotcha.
Don't kick me.
Oh. All right. What does the audience say?
Shush to the missus.
Yeah.
They say nothing.
They
I
say
think our
shush to
internet's
the
been
missus.
disconnected. Is anyone alive? Is anyone out there?
Can anybody hear me? From Titanic, that guy. It's a little bit too bright.
Allison says, why can't I seem to see what happens on a Wednesday? Is it for members only?
No, it's the ones that I post on Wednesday. It's not a live video or anything. Those are the ones where they zoom in and out. You really get the details and stuff.
They just posted on a Wednesday, so maybe
Yeah,
you watch them on a Saturday, Allison.
Could be the day that you're
But they
watching
came out
them
on a Wednesday.
But, yeah,
When did those videos launch on a Wednesday, babe?
At like 3 a.m. my time, so
Be
6 a.m.
Eastern.
Eastern, and then what, 11 in the morning in UK time?
Yep.
I forget that we have to say that now because we have so many UK fans.
We do, there are.
Thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel, guys. I appreciate that.
That's the only reason he doesn't post on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday, because I can't do the chews. Can't do all the chews. All right, what do you want? You want?
I want a full.
No. That's
Okay.
it. Done. No, no, you paint. Come up here.
No.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
No, I have no eyebrows.
Come on.
No.
Into the painting.
No.
You got to show me what to do.
I want.
It needs something else. It's only been 30 minutes.
Right. Well, if you would shut up and let me tell you, I want full width of the painting. That to be a shoreline.
It is.
Right, but
There it is.
right, but like some water ripples, something more detail to the shoreline. Maybe some highlighted rock bits that look like sand balls that have hardened and eroded over time.
Yeah, but are we doing Egypt, or could this be a space planet? We could
Space.
have anything.
No, it's just real life. There's the moon.
Where's the moon? I don't see a
No,
moon.
you're on the moon.
I am the moon.
You are the moon. I am the dog. You are the stick. What if I am the stick and you are the dog?
I am a walrus.
Wah, 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 wah.
Let's see.
See, like that already looks better.
Okay, little bit of liquid white with our water line. And we have the next bit that comes out here.
So pretty.
You can see it's a little bit down, right? That's perspective. That's your water. You're never
Yeah,
going to see
Andy.
all of your water of anything, right? We're never going to see the water line back behind this little piece of land that comes out.
Why is
You don't
nobody
have to
talking
paint
to
it.
me?
I don't know, but apparently you made everybody mad. Or everyone's already over at thelondoncandlecompany.com
No,
checking out your candle.
I would like to think that no one's talking because they're all on my website, but I don't think that's happening. Hello,
Yeah, no,
Kitty
I'm putting trees in. I have to.
No trees, babe. It looks beautiful. Please do not put a tree in
Okay,
there.
come in the painting then.
Why?
Otherwise I'm dropping a massive tree in. Here we go. Big, it's taller than my canvas.
It looks beautiful.
Right, but it can't be finished. It's missing. That's a background. We have nothing to focus on.
Yeah, we do. The sky, the shore, the sand dunes. Come on, people, help me here, please.
Babe, they never back you up, the people.
Sometimes they do.
I don't think so.
Sometimes they do. Please.
Here we go. A little bit of mountain.
Please.
A little bit
Somebody.
of shadows.
Hello. Hello. Good morning.
A little bit of that darker in the shadow. We're just kind of blending it, right? We're spreading it out. Kind of making it look how we want it to look. Maybe there's a little darker. It's not so bright over here.
Shut up, Andy.
What's he saying?
He said put a tree in it. Shut
Nah.
up, Andy.
It's because I gave Andy the moderator position.
Shut up, Andy.
That was my call, Andy. I suggested you for moderator, by the way. So,
Shut up, Andy.
if you ever get mad at me, just remember that I'm the one that stuck you with the moderator thing. All right, there we go.
Well, let's just hang out for a minute. Maybe people
Okay.
have questions.
We could do like a little island out here. We could do all sorts of stuff.
I just think it looks stunning, babe, the way that
I know. And you said that about this one too. Where's it at? You said that about that one behind the TV. And like, just stop. And then it just didn't. I had to go back and put that foreground in the side.
Right. Well, I mean, if I'm honest, that one's still on the wall, so
Yeah.
why
it
don't you
means-
listen to me and maybe that
Oh.
would sell.
Oh, you think it would have sold
Uh-huh.
without the tree? Ah,
Uh-huh.
okay. You're hilarious.
I know. You
come
married
up-
me twice.
You come up and do the show.
You married me twice.
Well, all right, fine. Fine.
I just think it's stunning. The island, I like the island idea. What about a tree that's floating in the river? Aha! I thought I had achieved something there, but obviously not.
Maybe.
Wow. I didn't actually think you could make that look better, but you just somehow figured that out. Now it looks like crashing water, and that's awesome.
It's supposed to be the reflection of this.
But it looks like crashing water.
Well, that's not what it's supposed to look like. Let's see. It's supposed to be a little reflection of our little sand dune right here. And then the other one, maybe he's off, but he's a little bit smaller.
Andy Caccioli says, Josh, this is great. It shows that your paintings are impromptu.
That's all of them. I just make it look. I make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. In every single video, I do this and make it up, but I'm thinking 6 steps ahead because I know I'm gonna want to have a tree. I'm gonna do this, and then you get to a point where it looks really neat like this, and then you can change your idea, and you don't have to. And I say that all the time. But yeah, literally, that's what I do: is make them up, just like this. Every single one you've ever watched has been made up on the spot, unless it's one of the 2 that I've done like from a photo.
Or when you do like the series ones.
Yeah,
the
if it's been
drop-off.
like Yellowstone or the drop off or now we could call it the Constellation.
Ooh, Nelly.
What do they call that?
Collection?
Yeah, collection. The Constellation Collection. By Josh. By Painter. By P-Dub-J. Go to
Babe,
paintwithjosh.etsy.com, John. Come on.
Babe,
Yeah.
Sinskip Shop is here.
Hey! We talked about Dean so much in the last Sunday video, and he wasn't even there.
I know.
It was sad. I think I forgot to tell him about that too.
No, I did. I messaged him
Oh.
and was like, yo, we're talking mad smack over on
Talking
YouTube
smack
where
about
I-
you, son. All right.
Talking
You know.
smack.
That's what it is, except this is a little bit higher.
Oh, it just looks stunning.
Kind of white.
Should be called The Escape.
The Escape.
Oh, it's just beautiful.
And,
And I
throw
don't
some
mean-
white in there, and then we're just gonna blend it out hard.
I don't mean to be funny, babe, and I mean this in the nicest possible way, but if you could make the water look like it was crashing, the last time,
crashing.
like waving,
What?
distilling the perfect waters.
I've already done that now with all these reflections. We had a beautiful sky. Reflective piece. You mean like putting a
Just like some ripples. Yeah, great.
like that?
Yeah. Yeah, the last painting, right, that I claimed was what, 2 years ago?
What do you mean?
How many paintings are in this house that I tell you you can't sell?
One.
Right. That was the last painting that I claimed. What if I claim this?
No, you can't have this one. You can't have it. It's too good. I'm much better now. Like maybe if I was crap again, like I was before.
What?
There we go.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Just some disturbance to the water. So hold on. I can't claim any other paintings?
Yeah, no, because I'm too good now. They all want to sell. Sound like a pretentious butthole.
Yeah, you do. I'm
Baby, you distracted me.
I don't know what I did to make you put paint on the canvas.
There we go.
See? Scenescape Shop says just needs a signature that. He agrees that it looks perfect. Thank you.
Listen up, YouTube.
YouTube on a Tuesday.
No.
Ooh,
Oh,
you hear this chair?
maybe that was a toot.
No, it wasn't. It was
No,
definitely the chair.
It was the chair.
See, even Dean agrees with me that that looks just perfect the way it is.
Well, thanks, Dean.
See?
Nice little 45. I feel like Kevin Hill with these short-ass videos. Or Dean with his 10-minute videos.
Dean has coffee breaks. I couldn't do a coffee break show because that would be me all day.
Dean, have you seen in the Bob Ross Oil Painting for Beginners group some of the people that have been doing the 3-minute challenge? One guy put up a video, and he actually listened. He timed it for 3 minutes, took a picture to post, and then he finished it afterwards in like another minute. But yeah, it's starting to take off, this 3-minute painting challenge thing. It's kind of cool.
It sounds very doable. I think the time allowance.
Well, what was funny is like before we did it, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna film this 3-minute painting deal, and I was on the toilet. And I go, okay, I'm gonna pretend. I'm gonna hit a 3-minute timer, and I'm gonna paint. Right? I'm gonna get my paint, and I'm gonna do this. And it took so long. It was like and I was like, this is gonna be so easy. I'm gonna blast out the best painting ever in 3 minutes. And then when I actually got up here, it was like that, and it was over.
But I think maybe I'm outspoken, but sometimes people's fear is they feel like they don't have enough time to complete a good painting, so they don't start a good painting. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes, like when I see people and they paint in the room and they say, oh, this took me 4 days or 6 weeks, and I just think to myself, that would be so daunting to start something that you don't even know how long it's going to take you to do. So
well, I can't do that either. Like I have an idea, I got to get it out. I can't.
Right.
Like, once it's dry, it doesn't act the same. Then you got to reapply, or you're doing different things to make it look. Like I've gone back after a painting's been dry, and worked on it again. But it's 99.9% get it done, and then get it out, and then get another canvas and try something else.
So I think the idea of it being 3 minutes, people are like, that's achievable, I can do that.
Right.
Do you
And
know
it's
what I mean?
so, like, I even said in the post, I'm like, even if it's just a sky that you got done in 3 minutes, that's what the challenge is about.
Yeah.
What can you do in 3 minutes and just how fast it goes by? It goes by quickly, let me tell you.
John Krasniak, shut up, Andy Caccioli.
What do you say now?
He said, Josh, you need something in the foreground to push everything back. Shut up, Andy. Oh my goodness.
I do. It's this water line.
Babe,
that pushes
the
everything back.
iPad's gonna die.
Oh. Well, then we're about to be done. So, everybody on YouTube, if you die, go over to Facebook
If you die.
and check me out on Facebook.
If YouTube dies. Not if you die.
No, if the iPad that's broadcasting YouTube dies, then go check me out on Facebook. I have more battery on that device. Apparently.
Accurate.
All right. Well, again, we have a new video coming out on Wednesday, guys. So subscribe to my channel. It's free. And you'll see it posted there on Wednesday. And I'll put it in the group and post it on my page and everywhere else so you can find the link.
Or you can join the classes and...
It's true. We have 14 members now that pay for the channel. Thank you all. I wish I could name you all. But yeah, if you want more in-depth videos, much more zoomed in, less of London, more learning, then
Shush to the missus.
yeah, if you want the missus to shush, pay the $7.99 a month and you just get me. I'm going to put out another class video very soon. So, you're never going to pay more than $7.99, but the videos will always continue to be added, giving you more value for your buck, I guess. But besides that, I guess we're done with this one. You guys don't want to let me do what I want to do, so
I just love
it's
it.
just going to have to be it. And this one will sit on the wall for 14 years and never sell. That's fine.
That's cute, babe. Does
Are
that
you-
mean we'll still be married in 14 years?
Oh, are you saying we won't?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
at this
God,
point.
okay, this is the last part, guys. Last part. Okay, we're gonna lean it back a little bit, and we're gonna steal this from Faye Dasher Fletcher. Good old Faye, right? I went to the store, and I got me some glitter. Some nice, pretty blue glitter. And we did this in the last one, too, and it looks so great, but don't overdo it. Are you ready? Just a pop, pop. Oh, shit, that was too much. There we go. It's all good, though. I like it. Just throws this, it's amazing little bit of shine and sheen all over the thing. It looks great. Wow, and then it just catches your eye from different places. So, thank you, Faye, for your, my idea. No one steal my idea now with this glitter. It's definitely not Faye's idea. It's my idea. And no one tell her, right? Andy, shh. Don't be telling her.
Andy says London tells me to shut up almost as much as my wife does.
Yeah, right.
It's love, Andy. It's love. It's all love here.
Very, very cool, guys. Look at that glitter. It's like everywhere down here. You can see. Oh man. Can you guys see that on camera?
No, not really.
Really? All right, we're gonna take the Facebook camera and we're gonna zoom it in here and try to get the. Look at all that glitter. Oh, see what I got to deal with, guys. This is how I paint. For everyone still watching, that's what I see when I'm painting, and you guys get to see it nice and clear. Look at this. Look at all that glitter. Oh my heck. Man, thank you, Faye, for that idea. I'm totally stealing that. And now every blue painting will have glitter in it, and it's going to be fantastic. Look at that. Woo! All right, well, this is London. What are we going to call it, babe?
We're gonna call that.
Since this is your painting, basically.
Yeah, the London Escape.
But it's not, it doesn't look like London. It looks like Egypt and the Nile.
That's where London wants to escape to.
We're going to call it Cleo London. Alright, well guys, the glitter has been put away. Again, you don't need it a lot, and it gets everywhere, so be very careful. Be careful when you're using liquid clear, and when you're dipping into your paint thinner, make sure your brushes are very dry. Very little amount of paint on our stars. We didn't even use a palette knife for the mountains. We didn't highlight them. We didn't do anything. Well, we did highlight them, but not like normal, so.
But how much highlight is in the dark anyway?
How much what?
How much highlight
Right,
is in the dark anyway?
it's a nighttime scene with no moon. We're just under the starlight, so. Maybe the
Oh,
moon's
hold
over
on,
here.
hold on. See if we
Casting
can just
down.
keep this
What's up?
going real quick.
Oh, and in the meantime, guys, go to paintwithjosh.etsy.com. Buy all of my apparel. You can buy the paintings. You can buy prints, pillows, hats, T-shirts, all sorts of stuff. Not just Paint with Josh stuff. All of my paintings are on all these different things. You could get this painting back here with a, on a laptop sleeve or a phone case or anything. So paintwithjosh.etsy.com. You can also go to paintwithjosh.com, which is my Shopify site, and purchase directly through there. There are not as many items on Shopify right now as there are on Etsy, so I've been pushing everyone to my Etsy store for that reason. I've been getting the paintings. We've been selling. We've had like 9 sales in this month, so I'm getting them in and I'm getting them out as quickly as we get them in. So, if you want to avoid those shipping delays, get your orders in now, and I'll be fulfilling them. So, anything else? Our prints ship internationally, so if you want a pillow or a phone case or a poster or anything, you can buy that through Etsy, which is paintwithjosh.etsy.com, and they will literally pick the facility closest to you to print it at and then ship it to you for cheap over there. So, and it's just one price. Everything's included when you purchase through Etsy, paintwithjosh.etsy.com. Okay, besides that, we got the event coming up on Thursday, so it's going to be a busy week. I actually might push the one tutorial because I don't want to go Wednesday and then we'll go live again on Thursday. Maybe we'll
Why?
go live on Facebook this time.
Roberta Harris says the painting's beautiful.
Thank you. So maybe we'll go live on Facebook this time for the event instead of YouTube.
Okay.
So it depends on what it is. When we get to the event, we'll see what's going on. But yeah,
Okay.
and then
YouTube's gonna die.
okay. Well, goodbye, guys.
Remember,
and,
if you buy anything on Amazon.com, it is an affiliate link. Josh does
True.
make a couple of pennies off the fact that you purchase something through his Amazon link.
Amazon.com/shop/happy landscape art.
Please buy a yacht.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right. All right, YouTube. Yeah, take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.